You got ready, kid.
Yeah, ready.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing video, but since the new AM3 Plus processors are coming out, I thought we'd unbox an AM3 Plus motherboard. This is from ASRock. It's a 990 FX Extreme 4 motherboard. This will support the AM3 bulldozer processors up to the 8-core. Okay, and it does. This does AMD Crossfire and SLI, so it's not limited by the graphics cards that you have. The boxing is pretty nice. It's like this is the first time I purchased a premium ASRock motherboard. It's actually a subsidiary of ASUS, so you know it's usually pretty good stuff. But a lot of good packaging. There's something that they advertise a lot. It's the X-Fast USB. I've heard about this. I've never really used it, but apparently it's a proprietary software or hardware that they use to accelerate data transfer via USB. There's also some other features that they feature on this motherboard that I haven't seen in other motherboards too, but we'll get to that while we unbox it here. So, and it is set up as, I do like the packaging. It is nice to have a see-through window if you're looking at it through the store or something, you know. Actually see the components. Okay, and then we'll take it out of the box and see what's in there. Security says inside. They did quite a bit of packaging on this motherboard. Okay, we have a bottom set here, and let's put that aside for right now, and then we will unbox the main. This is really similar to the Gigabytes motherboards, how they package it, and the high-end ASUS motherboards. Except this part's kind of cheap. This part's kind of cheap here. So I guess we should unbox it in this manner. This is the longest I've taken trying to unbox something. It seems like, oh, there we go. It's popping up backwards. So it looked very good, but at the end it just pops out on the bottom, which is fine because it's still protected. Okay. So here is the motherboard. It's a brownish PCB color with a 4 emblem on top of the by the VRMs, and it looks very nice. It's not as heavy as a Gigabyte board. But it does have a lot of features, and let's just go over some of the features. This is going to accept DDR3 up to 2100 megahertz, and that's going to be an overclock, and it accepts up to 32 megs or 32 gigs. I'm sorry. One of the features that they're touting is these gold caps. They're solid caps, but they're different quality. Apparently they're supposed to last, I believe it's like 25% longer than regular solid caps. These gold Japanese caps here. This motherboard has 2 PCI Express, mini PCI Express, 2 PCI, and then 1, 2, 3 PCI. These 2 are 16X, and this would be an 8X here. So 3 graphics cards you can put on this motherboard, SLI or Crossfire. It has a Broadcom Gigabit LAN controller, and it has, now this is why I really like this board, because I kind of burnt out my motherboard from my shop computer. It can accept legacy components, older components such as floppy and IDE. So that is very, very cool, because some people still do have those parts laying around, or it's really good for people who just do diagnostics work like myself. You have a USB 3.0 front header connector here. You have your COM. You have 2 SATA in the back. I don't know why they're so far back there. And you have your SATA 3 up here. So 2, 4, 6. Then 2 more in the back here. And let's see, what other features do they throw on this motherboard? They have a lot of fan. Yeah, they do have the power, the reset on the board, an LED debug, which is really nice to have. They have a lot of fan headers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of fan headers on there. But a very nice board for the money, and you can tell it's an AM3 Plus motherboard by the black CPU socket here. So this is going to accept AM3 and AM3 Plus processors. Now let's take a look at what they had in the that little box, because that would be an accessory pack that they have here. And your back I/O plate. More information about their X-Fast USB connector, and I still have to try that out for myself. I'm not sure exactly how much faster that really is. This is a quick software setup guide. This looks like it's going to be the driver disk. This is a multilingual manual. Okay, now floppy and IDE cable, because the board does support legacy. We see we have SATA cables here. It looks like 2, 4. They give you 4 SATA cables. You get a mixer cable. You have a back plate for something. Oh, okay. You have an adapter. This is a 3 1/4 inch plate adapter here, and it's for a front panel USB. And this connector will plug right onto that blue connector in the motherboard. And this will give you super speed front USB in the front, or I guess if you wanted to put it in the back, you would just swap out the bracket and you put it in the back. But the motherboard already has USB 3 in the back. I guess we didn't even cover that. 2 USB 3.0, eSATA USB combo, old FireWire, USB 2.0, USB 2.0, USB 2.0, optical out, analog out, and the clear CMOS button is in the back. So it's not on the board itself. Some people might not like it in the back because some kids could just, press it and reset your BIOS settings. But, looks like a. This is interesting. Okay, this is the.
You the double card.
That's right. This is the. But you can't really see it unless you open it. I believe this is the SLI bridge. It is. It's the SLI bridge. So this is for SLI. Crossfire bridges usually come with the graphics card. So you have a Molex SATA. You have another Molex SATA, 4-pin Molex SATA. And I guess this is a fan for the. This must be for the. Yeah, it looks like it's for the overclocking. So that'd be really interesting, but we're not gonna overclock it, but I'm gonna put it on anyway. So a lot of features for the money. So thanks for watching this quick unboxing of the ASRock 990 FX Extreme 4 motherboard, and I'll do a quick follow-up video to see how it turns out. What I'm putting in this board is just a old 6-core AM3 processor. The AM3 Plus processors still aren't out. They'll be out as of this video. They'll be out in a few days. But this is for the shop, so bad motherboard. Blow up my old Gigabyte motherboard, which had all those legacy components like the floppy IDE, which I needed. And this was a 790 FX UD5. A great board. I just messed it up, and you can tell the difference. This is much heavier than an ASRock, but it's served its time very well. So thanks for watching. Focus on.